right. It has to look worse before it looks better, right? This is our hot mess of a porch right now. I did start taking things apart so I could paint, but the plan is I'm going to paint this pergola area. It is power washed. It is not, it doesn't look nice at all. It looks pretty terrible, but it is clean. And I'm going to be painting it the same black that I used for the shutters and the front door. So as you guys know, the plan is not to sand and stain this deck this year, but hopefully next year. I don't know if you really understand the scale of our deck either. It's hard to see, but it is a very large deck. It spans all the way along that way. So it's like a really big project to actually do this. That's also why the railing would cost a lot to replace, and we just don't have it in the budget this year. So in order to detract from the floor a little bit and add a little bit of dimension to the space, I am going to be cutting this rug down that I just bought from Amazon. And this is, I got the idea from my sister. It's not actually a rug. It is called a mat, and it is waterproof and wipeable. And let's see, we'll try to see what else it says. Basically, it's a mat and it's UV resistant, and it's going to help to not fade over the winter. It's not really like a rug, but it's something that's just going to be able to be wiped down and have rain kind of bead off of it underneath our table. After I painted our pergola and our window trim and our shutters, I used the same paint and I painted our benches. Sadly, these benches had seen better days. I actually power washed one of them and took the finish right off of it. I found hanging planters that I liked online, but then they were sold out. So I made my own using these cute 5-inch planters from Walmart and some hangers that I actually had on hand from some indoor plants. And I just made sure that they had a drainage hole in the bottom. That's really important. And I put some plants that I found, and I feel like it adds so much to the ambiance out here. And this swing was kind of like an unexpected addition for us, but I'm so glad that we did it. It has already become such a coveted spot. I really love how the macrame hanging from the swing like plays off of the macrame hanging from the planters behind it. I am so happy with how that all came together. Then as for what's on the actual table, we have officially retired our dishes. That was our first dish set from IKEA. They had seen better days as well, and I bought these from the Better Homes and Gardens line at Walmart. I am really impressed with them. They're really nice weight, and they are like clay on the bottom, and I love the speckling and detailing on them. I'm just really happy with them. And then how cute are these Pioneer Woman covered dishes. They actually comes in a set of 3. 2 of them are covered, the smallest one is not, but I love the like buffalo check print on the outside. And then to make life a little bit easier for us when we are serving food outside, I'm keeping this tray right by the door that leads out to our back patio, and it's going to have all of this silverware that is strictly going to be silverware for just outside. I'm going to keep it like this all the time and have it with these little towels in it, and then what we're going to do is just grab this tray whenever we want to go outside to eat and bring it out with us, and then we can just serve our plates from inside and bring our food out. The goal is to keep it easy and simple, so we will do it more often. I wanted to zoom in on the texture of this mat to show you what it's like. It is really interesting, but I'm really excited to see how it holds up over time in the weather. And I really love the fact that it is double-sided. So if one side gets a little bit ratty, we can just turn it around and use the other side. Overall, I just couldn't be happier with how this whole thing came together on a budget in like just a few days without doing a major renovation. It is exactly what we needed to help tide us over until we're able to do a major renovation. And I hope that this inspires you to take a fresh look at someplace in your home that you're not quite ready to make over just yet, but that you're able to refresh on a budget as well.